Hey everyone, and welcome to Bite-Sized Tactics. In this video, I wanted to have a look at one of the newer Tyranid models, the Psychophage. Looking at the Psychophage's profile, it has a movement of 8 inches, which is a bit slow for a monster, and a toughness of 9, which is somewhat low. It also has a 3 plus arm save and 10 wounds, which is pretty good, and an 8 plus leadership, which is standard, an OC of 3, which is again in the middle, so okay, and currently costs 125 points. The Psychophage has two important keywords. The first one is the monster keyword, which is important for abilities, stratagems, and detachments. And the second one is the harvester keyword, which is important when using the assimilation swarm detachment. There are quite a few abilities for the Psychophage. The first one is the Deadly Demise 1 and the Feel No Pain 5 Plus, which are core abilities, and then it also has two inbuilt abilities. One of them is a Biostimulus, which gives all friendly Tyranid models within 6 inches a 6 plus Feel No Pain. And finally, the Feeding Frenzy. Basically, when this model makes a melee attack, add 1 to the hit roll if that enemy unit is below starting strength, and then add 1 to the wound roll as well if that unit is below the half strength mark. The Psychophage comes equipped with the Psycholastic Torrent. This has the Ignores Cover and Torrent abilities and is a pretty good weapon to use against light infantry models. However, probably won't do too much damage to anything else. It has a strength of 6 minus 1 AP and does 1 damage, so you might injure some mounted units, but that's about it. And then it also has the Talons and be Tentacled more. This has the anti-psyker 4 plus and devastating wounds ability. So this is really good against models with that psychic keyword, as you have the ability to give them devastating wounds, and therefore they have no armor save. And also, it's good against most infantry units. At a strength of 6 minus 1 AP, doing damage 2 per wound. So this is a little bit better at punching up at those mounted units. Unfortunately for the Psychophage, it really isn't that durable. It's got a toughness of 9, however, there are a lot of weapons that can still penetrate its armor save with a lot of AP and do a lot of damage. Even with the Feel No Pain 5 plus, if you leave it out in the open, it will get punished pretty severely. Also, you don't want it to be moved blocked from protecting your other units. You want this to be somewhere central to your army so that everyone can benefit from that 6 plus Feel No Pain aura. Also, any anti-monster weapons will be a bit of an issue, and it will struggle to basically kill anything other than infantry units and perhaps a few mounted units. And it's also not a big scoring unit. You might be able to have it hang back just behind your front line to do actions, but I wouldn't count on it really being in the right place at the right time because it has to be very mobile. Now for the good parts. This does offer a lot of support to the army with that 6 plus Feel No Pain, and it is great in really any detachment because of that. However, it does stick out in the assimilation swarm as it does have that harvester keyword, so it has access to more stratagems. And the detachment rule there is quite handy as it is already in close proximity to a lot of your units. The Psychophage can punch up in combat with its ability to get +1 to hit and +1 to wound if you are attacking a pretty diminished enemy unit. And it does have a 5 plus Feel No Pain, so it will be annoying to kill, so your opponent will probably try and overkill it. It's also pretty scary against psykers and probably more Grey Knights, as I believe most Grey Knight units all have this psyker keyword. So you could do devastating wounds on a 4 plus to any Grey Knight unit and to any psykers. Another one could be the Thousand Suns, so just be careful of those matchups, or I should say they should be really careful of you. Looking at the mission play, this unit is really meant to hang back and be somewhere relatively safe while providing that 6 plus Feel No Pain to all units within 6 inches, or as many units as it can within 6 inches. In the Assimilation Swarm, it's very much a similar concept. However, you have to be able to regenerate wounds and models to nearby units, and you need to take full advantage of all the stratagems as well. Some units that the Psychophage can do well with are the Winged and regular Hive Tyrant for the free battle tactic once per turn. This is more for the Assimilation Swarm than any others, but it could come in handy. Then you have the Venom Ropes, which would give you the benefit of cover within 6 inches, but it won't gain the stealth ability because the Psychophage is a monster. And then the Zoanthropes will give this unit a 6 plus invulnerable save. So if it is attacked with an AP minus 4 weapon, for instance, you will still at least get a 6 plus invulnerable save. I do believe that this unit is very good support for your army. And it's really good for any unit or every unit. There aren't too many that have a inbuilt feel no pain, so it can come in quite handy, and it is also really annoying for your opponent when you start making those 6+ feel no pains, especially when you start rolling hot. I think this is a useful utility piece for pretty much most army lists, if not all army lists, but it really is player's choice when it comes to it because there are a few really decent support pieces and you can only put so many in a list. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, feel free to hit the like button, comment whether you like the Psychophage or not. I am a bit interested in this as it is a new model to the Tyranid army. And also, if you like the content, subscribe for more.